cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
But we finna tap in with the Hoosingtons. All right, chat. That all said, I'm not sure what the hell these two individuals have going on, but a flu flam is afoot, and Baby B Brazy got some words for young Aunt Jefito. Don't care about nothing but the Chequito. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe button. We finna jump into this Trap News Network.
I don't want to get into it. Nobody really that already. Hey man, you already know. Type in on the who's. Hey, on the hood. This about to be a serious video. Like on lanes. I know I've been like on DLB. I really try to spare Ant because I ain't no fake person. And I swear to God, I don't want to get into it. Nobody really that, you know, I love my little bro in the hood, NBA 2. That's period. GM. That's the only reason I've been turning the other cheek for like dead homies the last days. As y'all see, Ant with the jail on Bloods.
Now, starting off by saying I've been trying to spare Ant is a really negative way, so to speak, to start this conversation, and that's not going to lead to anything good following it. Only negativity and problems is going to come after this.
It just turned into, I don't know what's going on GM. He popping it so much about me on lanes. I respect it. At first, I was respecting it. I don't want to watch his videos. I hear a little stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, blood. I don't even care. I'm not watching. I ain't gonna say nothing, bud. None of that. Look. Now, I hear you making little smart comments and remarks about, now he got Turtle, which is his enemy. Turtle, don't forget your enemies. Y'all really is bunk, gang. Turtle, you from 40s, blood. You keep talking about this other man from A-Trade Gangsters. GM, I be really lost, blood. Once again, 40, A-Trade, and family. Click up, dead homies, to go against me, nigga in jail. GM, look. Let me say this, though.
Baby Brazy said that he's against this whole culmination.
On 109th Street, let's be real now. I talk so crazy on the net. I didn't got into it. Like I tried not to lie at all. Everything I say, I believe in all the shit on DLB. Look, let me address this, Jay.
Does it make it not a lie if you believe it to be the truth, or does it make it an unintentional lie? Because just because you believe it to be true doesn't make it true, but it does mean that you didn't intend to lie. So there's that. But just because you believe it to be true, does that make it true?
Good situation with Munchie. I swear to God on everything I love. No BS and nothing, because now it's like, and on Girl Mad, I'm about to end up stopping doing this whole shit, gang. Because on Bloods, I do interviews about phase. I'm on Game Time. You remember? You ain't even on Game Time.
Now, I will say this. In the last video, Brazy said that he wasn't going to make no more videos, only make videos about the interviews and being on Game Time. But then here we are. Now, you know, on default, having another video. I'm just saying. That's what you told us. I'm just telling you what you told me.
Then you just landed in some enemies dorm gang. You talking about you ain't squad? Don't try to say it's about respect. It's a respect thing. No, ain't no respect thing, because you going there on some black shit, acting like you ain't with all that. That's the only how you ain't getting no phase in no enemy dorm.
Damn. So Brazy said young and Hefe went in there too black, too strong, was turning down phase. Now, I don't know what goes on in the jail system, because I'm not in the jail system. I am in the free world, my friends. But Brazy is making some strong accusations here about young and Hefe's game banging quality is what we'll say.
Is if you go in there
Quality of his game banging, so to speak.
and say, I'm on some black shit, or I don't know what's going on. I just know blood is this. You said you ain't on Game Time. You said you just podcast. Blood, you was on the streets doing segments about shit. Is you serious? On GM, I was never getting on you on Bloods. I didn't heard you report a gang of stuff, fool. But this where you go wrong at when you report to say, oh, I could have bled you, Brazy, when the Hoovers bust you down. That's some girl mad. No nigga didn't bust me down. While we right here, let me say this. This is what happened, Figaro. I'm squabbing with five nobodies.
Yeah, now this situation is going to go from bad to absolute worse. We're watching the progression of a bad situation go worse.
They only act like they tried it so they can say, oh, we jumped baby Brazy. So they can say this, oh, we knocked on baby Brazy. Them niggas didn't knock on me, fool. Five people knock on one person, and he walked off. You believe that happened? Remember everybody say I'm 110 pounds, right? I thought everybody said I'm 110 pounds. I'm this, I'm that. Blood. Again, let me say this story, fool. Since y'all talking about, since you got Tongue Ring Boy and all these people's talking about
Wait, who the hell got a tongue ring? What the hell is going on here? Who the hell is walking around with a tongue ring?
Only was supposed to get on here and do this. Look, on GM grade, that same person, what's his name? Grumac or some whatever, him on Blood Gang. I so much don't play no weird games. And this is for you though, Grumac, for you. So you going around telling people that, you got some type of work on me or some gang on Figaro? After you jumped in my DM and begged me on Web 4G and I left you on red, you begged me to come and say some shit about. I don't know what you was talking about. All I knew, you got in my DM on some narc shit, on some fed or rowdy stuff, and I told you straight up. I said, gang, I'm with anything and everything, but what I'm not with is trying to know police is nothing. On Web 4G, I said you ain't get my name caught up in nothing. On Girl Mad. That's what I
telling no police is none of this. Telling no police is none of this.
Told you, fool. That's what I told your peoples. I told you soon as somebody DM me and say, hey, Max said, can you? I said, what? I said, I don't want nobody in jail, but niggas didn't do nothing. On 412, you didn't do nothing. It was we squab. I put it on the first nigga, boom, boom, boom. Put him down, little old me. Put him down like this. Lane Buzz, I step back, I diss. Ask anybody that. When I'm getting 5-on-1, I still diss. On the set, nigga. I step back, bam. On Bloods, nigga, and I looked up. 4 people striking towards me. Yeah, it was Bloods there, it was Marks there. Sad. Man, I don't need nobody else. I grew up getting jumped. It's nothing. It's like a game. It's like a fun game. Okay. In the moment, it's only thing I be mad about and sad about is I be out of breath. That's it.
I don't think that's a fun game. I've been jumped a few times. I don't think that game's too fun.
About getting split up. I don't care about getting black eyes. It's nothing. We all men. I'm a man. And I know I'm going to get my run backs on 412. Let me say this, though. You said somebody jumped me and nothing happened. That's some DLB. Nigga, everybody that was on that yard from that hood, period, point blank, got took off the yard. I know people that got knocked on. I know people that got their teeth took out on GM grave. I know people that got knocked out. What happened to me? You supposed to move on me, nigga. Look what I did. You supposed to move on me. This is what happened for the world, so y'all can know what happened. Wrong lanes. I had a BS tattoo on my face. Some dead homies. I had some nobodies telling me, hey,
this nigga Brazy gonna tell us a story within a story every time, ain't he?
I'm like, on lanes, I'm getting this covered up. GM. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do no marks, no buster activities, nothing. I didn't do it where none of my enemies ain't on that yard or nothing. On lanes, this is old. I just gotta speak on it because you got Zarks like Burns speaking on me. You got people, you got Ant. Now all of a sudden because I told you, all I said I told you on lanes. I don't know what that Buster Munchie told you. It's always Munchie. And Munchie talking about, I'm gonna get to this. I gotta get to all this. Let me write this shit down so I don't forget about y'all talk about what'd you say? You could have had
that nigga said, let me write this shit down. Yeah, nigga, cause you get distracted. You for sure need to write it down.
one of your homies do it. Let me write this down because I'm gonna tell you what happened, what I've had my homies do.
What you had your homie do? Tell us all about it.
Look, I'm gonna get back to that. Dead homies.
Okay.
We don't play no internet games. When I call and tell the homies to do something, I don't call and tell them to go to no jumper and somebody. Dead homies. I'm calling pressing about when we catch up with peoples. You like what that nigga little baby say, y'all can have this. When we catch up with you, you know what I'm saying? On the hood. Niggas, what he say? He said, niggas, catch up with you, whatever, on the hood, but look.
He don't know the lyrics to the Little Baby song. Brazy know the song, but he don't know the song, but he know the song. He'd know it if he heard it, but he don't know the lyrics like that. Lyrics are hard.
On West Side Wings. Oh yeah, like I said, I get I get on the homie, I had somebody make the paper, I get the tattoo, boom. First thing I do, I'm a member, a gang member. I didn't hide it or nothing. I went straight to the people's table for all amigos and I said, hey, fool, I was ready for whatever it come with. I said, hey, fool, this is old too. It's just the net brings stuff up. You got Ant lying, you got nobody's lying. I'm telling you, Tongue Green want people to keep saying his name because he wanted to start this is what he want to do. He want to start a little podcast. He want to start his shit. I'm blessed. You can start this because I'm about to stop this.
Who has a tongue ring? Who is this? What is going on here? Like, it's niggas out here. Gang, I know the gangbangers ain't going for that. It's a lot of things going on in our YouTube space. There's a lot of things going on this internet. I know you gangbangers ain't going for somebody pressing the line with a tongue ring because that has to be a boundary. That has to be a boundary. It has to be. It just has to be. That can't be something that's just readily available within the gang culture.
With 4G, because people starting to lie. I don't like it. I started off talking about phase, blood, and now I got every enemy and all the people in LA doing content now. But you know what? Who else you gonna talk about when you talk about gang? If you wanna get your views, if you wanna get some money, and you know that on F4G, you know you wanted me to do this, gang.
You know you want
you said some niggas bust me down on 10-9 lanes. They were scary. Let 5 minds rock up on you with torches. Let me rock up on you with the homie with the torch. BLB. I smack shit. Period. Dead homies. But you know what? That was nothing. Ask the people that I touched with metal what happened with them. On Bloods. For sure, they gonna scream. Gang members gonna scream on the dead homies. Period. Everybody I hit with that, they scream on GM. Ask Bird. I'm not even gonna go there.
I would imagine that if you hit somebody with some metal that would scream, I would imagine that wouldn't be the most comfortable thing.
Because you on the streets and you a mark and you trying to get me into it with people like, gang, I already know what's going on. But look at this though. On Bloods. Ask your people, the last one of the people's the nigga how what would have been happening on lanes. Like when I went to court. Said on Figueroa. Or like in them dorms on Blood. Bop bop. GM, headshot, dead homies, get up out of there, kicking your ass. Look, so you telling me this whole time a person like me
saying shot is crazy work. Absolutely barbonicles. That is absolutely barbonicles. Brazy ain't got no boundaries.
the dopest person on the West Coast on Dimo. I'm the dopest nigga on the West Coast, Figaro. I'm the dopest nigga I'm the dopest person out here on JM from jail. Shout out to Dean the Great on Lanes and AB. I don't care who don't like them on GM. Shout out to them on the hood. They know Zark is on now. I'm dead homies, and I'm going to prove it to you. Said, shout out to my boy Red on the hood. PDL. Said, nigga, you already know. Get them peoples on there. I'm the type of nigga that I'm going to do it from the cell because I'm so dope and I keep it so real. I'm GM. I'm nationwide. Everything know what I got going on the set. Never have nigga on the set. Niggas know. But look. So, okay, that's the situation with the peoples on the dead homies. I get jumped regular. Thank you. I swear to God, that was the best. Look, me getting jumped was the best thing that ever happened to me since I've been in jail. Thank you, God. On GM, you got me out of that institution. Figaro. I swear to God, when it happened, I was so happy. I was jumping up and down in the cell. That's the type of nigga I am. Dead homies. And I told the nigga next thing, I said, nigga, I'm a gang member. Yeah, I went next to old boy, to Mac. I said, man, that ain't nothing. Shit. This shit is easy. Figaro, nigga. Nobody, what you call a laceration, bust me down? A laceration? That's what people like you think that's a buzz down. Niggas.
Laceration. That's when you cut somebody across. A puncture is what's is fatal.
Scratch me just so he can say I did it. Because if nothing would have happened, nigga would have got whooped by their own homies. Nigga got five torches and nothing happened. On my sister, nothing, nigga. If I'm lying, tell them show me where it say I got some hoes in me. Laceration do not mean hoes. Laceration is a scratch.
Laceration.
What the fuck is you talking about? But look, so I'm off that. Let me go back. Let me see what else you was talking about. You said you hit me. Said you not with it. Did you say you hit me and said that when you hit me in my DM? That's some lanes. When you was hitting me in my DM, I was leaving you on red. I didn't even care. I don't even check.
I love the fact that he's really reading from his notes.
My DM like that, especially when it's something like this. I'm not tripping, gang. This is not, you know what I'm saying? So you hit me in my DM about the little situation we was talking about, you said you wasn't with that, with what? I told you that about DC Baby Draco when you hit me and said, you said, hey, why you snapping DC Baby Draco saying he good and he a pedophile? That's what you told me. That's what that was about. And I told you this. I said, but I don't care about DC Baby Draco. I said, you think I care about him? I said, respond back then. Get money. I don't care about him. He's a non-affiliate. I said, you worried about the wrong shit on GM. That's what that conversation was about in our DM. Stop making it seem like I didn't told you some man or some lanes. Look, I respect you on some shit. I was in a wide with you. I swear to God, I'm Dominique Moore.
Yeah, and it's like these dudes know each other. They're not strangers. So I'm just kind of like trying to see like what exactly is making this such a Flu Flammer, Scott Douglas, and Larson situation. Because, not gonna lie, it seems like the beef between Brazy and Young Ant is a lot to do about nothing. It seems like it's a lot to do about absolutely nothing. You feel me? So I pray that these gentlemen can figure out what they got to figure out. But as of right now, it seems like you niggas are arguing over nothing at all.
I was in a wide with you for a minute. I'm 10-9 lanes. When I came, you didn't even catch no phase, gang. I'm Notorious Sale gang. Nigga, you got down with, before I came, you got down with a North Day. You got down with old boy from Rolling Hundreds. He pressing Ghost. That's who you got down with. When I came, you didn't catch not one fade on 109th Street Robbers, nigga. You went to fire camp on Girl Mad, and when you came back, I told you, man, hey, that nigga Yak from East Coast just whipped out your boy and sent him to a PC thing. Did you care? Did you do anything to Menace on the set? Remember when I told you that when you came back from camp?
I don't think that I would want a problem out of somebody named Menace. Seemed like it's kind of in the name for them to be, a menace. So let's not get into it with Menace. You feel me? But we can figure out other things to do with our time and with our day than get into it with somebody whose whole name is centered around being, a menace. You feel me?
You went to camp. You didn't go to the hole. I'm back to back. I really be on activity, man. That shit ain't nothing. I do not push. I do not promote gang violence and all that. I talk about my life.
Definitely promoting gang violence.
Gang on the hood. But since we really keeping 190. Look, when I went to Preston, what you at? When I went to Preston, when I got to Preston, the first thing I did is breathe. I told you on the hood, when I first got there, I squabbled. As soon as I get there, I'm squabbling off.
If his name is Dennis and he's a menace, oh yeah, you gotta for sure let that guy have it. You gotta for sure let that guy have it. You gonna get into it with a nigga that's a menace named Dennis? Oh yeah, nah, you gotta let that go, big dog.
Dribble everything, all Migos, all everything. Not even gotta be a Migo. I'm just getting into it with people. I mean, it was so cracking. I'm like, I'm telling people straight up, North Days, SAs, all my people. All my good people, man, I'm dead homies. Hit the ring, GM. We ain't gotta have no reason to squab. I'm tapping people on
hit the ring. We don't gotta have no reason to squab. It's sick. We don't gotta have no reason to squab. You don't gotta be bothering me. I don't gotta be bothering you. Let's just fight. Stop bothering me. That would be my response. Get out of my face. Get away from me before I stab you. You're bothering me. Nigga, we ain't gotta have no reason to fight. You're trying to fight me just because I exist? Oh, nigga, no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Hey, on dead homies, you think you active, hit the ring. We just gonna squab, it's nothing. On lanes, you got down with a North A months before I came. They said, I ain't gonna cap, they said you put the North A out, sent him on a helicopter. Okay. After that, you was a programmer, you was working in a laundry room on Notorious Sales. You was working in a laundry room, you never caught a fade since I been there with you. The fight that you had out, it was when I was gone. I mean, before I came. But what happened when I came? I squabbled up in front of you. Every time you see me, I'm squabbling up. I'm doing somebody up. I'm calling somebody out. It's never nobody calling me out either. So with this whole, and that was at Preston. That's where I was at with you. Then you got the nerve to say something about some Trevor shit. You saying, I could have, but I told him about with you. Bro, don't forget we wasn't even that Chad together. Now all of a sudden you gonna redact your statement, gang?
Redact your statement is the redactions, which we're looking for. Baby Brazy has a lot to say. How much more do we have of this? Okay, we got another 15 more minutes of this. This is a Flu Flammer Skulldugger's, an extremely larcenous situation. Real quick, man, before we jump back into Baby Brazy, I would like y'all to hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button, and I would love to bring you a quick word from our sponsor.
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
Yeah, man, so if you need your transmission check, go ahead down to Carjack's. They will get you right. With that all being said, let's take it back to Baby Brazy.
Is that serious? Is that serious because I said, because I told you on West Side Lanes, get off the internet talking about your case? Is you serious, blood? I really can't believe you did all this because I said stop talking about your case. But now because you did, this is the truth. And real gang members know this. Let me break this down for you. First of all, you basically doing it on purpose. Nobody ain't stupid, but and if anybody try to play dumb and all that, man, that's something else, man. Niggas ain't gamer. This shit is not gang anyways no more. Nigga. That's why I tell the kids don't gang bang. Nigga. That's why I keep mines and everything around me, nephews, sons, fucking everything. Kids, like, don't be. This shit is watery, gang. You got people from A-Trade and from 40s going to work every day, shaking hands and doing booty scoots.
Shaking hands and doing booty scoots is sick. My question is, what if they all worked in a warehouse? Because when you work at a warehouse, it's like a bunch of dudes from a bunch of different hoods. Like you might have like SAs, you might have like North A's, you might have Crips, you might have Bloods, you might have Gangster Crips, you might have Neighborhood Crips, Rolling Crips, hustler Crips. You might have different type of Bloods, different type of Power Rules and all that. But then they all work in solidarity at a warehouse. So would that be different than doing a podcast? Are they not? Are gang members just not allowed to work together, period? Or just not at no jumper? How does this go? Where does it start and stop at? Can somebody please let me know?
I'm at 4G.
That is a serious question.
You got somebody from Inglewood Families and nigga from 40s, Munchie and Spody Face on DLB 109th Street, back to back, rubbing ass. Am I lying? If I'm lying, smoke me. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it back to, man, and Munchie down there falling because he blind. You know what I'm saying? Look. I'm telling they don't tell no facts. I go through everything I ever said on my podcast, blood. I ain't never told no lie on there. On GM. With J Hood. J Hood, stop lying to these niggas now, blood, because I'm starting to get mad on Notorious Links. Talking about, this going on, this going on. We don't talk on the dead homies, nigga. We talk every motherfucker. I'm tired of this now. Talk every day. Nigga. On Bloods.
Damn, J Hood. You a flu flammer like that? Lion saying that y'all don't be chopping it up, but y'all be chopping it up? Come on, J Hood. Don't do that. Don't flu flam that way.
All this shit is starting to be too much, gang. On lanes. I'm ready to get my check and get on. But I'm starting to notice that nobody can get no dough without speaking on me. But remember, I'm not important. Remember, this dude is in a jail cell. So why the cell? Why I'm always in everybody's shit? Why I'm the topic, gang? I'm in a cell. Why I'm always now I'm smoking Spice and Pruno? On Blood Gang, nigga. You basically on the phone. Let me say what you was doing on the phone, man.
Now I'm smoking Spice and Pruno.
On Notorious Sales. I know what you was trying to do. You trying to get about that situation, Figaro. You trying to tell without telling.
Whoa. So now Baby Brazy is calling Young and Hefe a snitch. Whoa. This conversation just goes from deeper to deeper, don't it? Golly. Now, do I think that Young and Hefe snitching? No. But is Brazy throwing this into the atmosphere? Yes. Yes, in fact, he is.
You go in there and said you seen something.
Now, when it comes to the Brazy and J Hood situation, I think J Hood is lying. I think J Hood does speak to Brazy all the time. J Hood is freshly removed from the jail system and still in the free world. We watch J Hood conduct himself as if he is still within the jail system. So I believe, this is just my belief, that J Hood still does jail things on the streets, like talking to people in jail. I have a hard time believing that J Hood does not speak to Brazy and or other inmates that are incarcerated still to this day. I would have a hard time believing that.
Something happened at that stove, blood.
J Hood is happily a jail nigga in the free world. He loves telling you about how things would be in the penitentiary despite the fact that he's free.
On Bloods, nigga. And I love your brother to death because your brother is Figaro. You trying to tell without telling. You go in there and said you seen something happen at that stove, blood. On Bloods, nigga. And I love your brother to death because your brother is Ant. Nigga. That's who keep it cracking. You was just somebody that was respected because you big. You was big. Yeah, you had, I don't even know if you had a squad. I just know you knocked out the North End. You got down with Ghost and they said it was a good fade. The whole time I was impressing with you, you caught no fades. You didn't get no write-ups. You went to camp. You was working in the laundry room. You don't remember that?
Well, this is what I'll also say. Is somebody a buster because when they go to jail, they don't do things to make their own jail time harder? Like, does that make somebody a buster? Does that make you a mark? Does that make you like a less than like favorable inmate because you're in jail, just being in jail and you're not making a bad situation worse by getting yourself into more trouble? Is that not accepted? Are people not allowed to just go to jail and be regular? Do you have to make a bad situation worse in every situation?
And we're 4G. So it ain't like I'm lying or saying nothing wrong. Like, oh, now all of a sudden Brazy is saying this. No, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying what happened. I just never said what happened. I said it's part of what happened. I said, yeah, when I ran into you, it was doing this thing because you hit with the North Day before I came. They just said you put the North Day out and they said you got down with Ghost. Yeah, so that nigga, I'm in the back every day tearing it down. Nigga. On GM, we tearing it down every day. You the person working in the laundry room. I'm the person that's running a phase in the back. When you go to the county, you the person that's trying to be a Muslim and good people's. I'm the person that's telling people we tearing this shit down. I'm not promoting no game, none of that no more. This is my life. The kids, I don't want my life for the kids though. Nothing under me. On the hood, it ain't brothers no more. These niggas is fakers. You got all 100 Bloods and 100 Crips together. It's in the same 100 Bloods and 100 Crips. As soon as they leave there, when they in their videos, they do.
Are they from New York? New York. If you get it, you get it. If you don't worry about it.
They throw this up. Or they throwing this up. In their videos, BKs and CKs. And then you go hang with a nigga. Shit is not gang no more. Stop it. Yo, it's not gang no more. Quit this out. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, let me say, look, you getting on that. I know what you was trying to do, and now that you said something about me, at first I'm like, okay, he just getting a little money on, having fun on. And then I'm like, damn, what you gonna make 3 videos about me, Figaro?
Nigga, he gonna make 4 videos about you. Reg,
you just sitting on your bunk thinking, huh? You like, oh, I'm about to try to get some money. You broke your shit right now, because I know how you think. You try to get a lawyer. You ain't got no money, gang. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get a lawyer because you just got on here and trying to tell on everybody, but telling the people that it ain't you. Said that's what you just did. Did you or not? You just got on the internet. Hey, if he just did that, comment all my whole soldier. This is real now. This is what I want my people to do. If anybody fuck with me on lanes, comment if I'm right or wrong. Did or he did not just get on here and just try to tell without telling. He just said on Bloods. And I don't even like putting that on people. I don't do that. But because you made that whole statement, you said something about now people is being like, you said something like a whore or something like on Bloods, nigga. I ain't with none of that. I ain't with none of that coordination on F4G. Only reason J Hood even respect you is because Rodders, because how people like I be telling J Hood, don't get into it nobody that you wasn't already into it with, but like it ain't that serious. These people, these people's opinion don't matter that much. I love the people because they love me on the dead home.
Hey, the Bloods in the barrel mentality is sick. I see what you did there. The Bloods in a barrel mentality? That's a new one. That is a new one. Never heard that one before.
They get this dough. We get this dough in the hood for being me and for being real, nigga. And nigga, you ain't had no content, nigga. You rode my wave, nigga. On Girl Mad. How many of your videos got Baby Brazy in it? How many of your videos you reacting off when I'm talking about, fool? Stop it. You wanted to be on No Jumper, nigga. I got a million chances to be on No Jumper. Everybody on the street want to be on No Jumper. I can be a host. I can go on No Jumper if I want to.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, what's saying? Adam always be telling me, bro, what on DLB? I just do my own thing because it ain't about with me. It ain't about who's seeing me and who this. It's about on lanes. Really, I'm with my peoples. I started this for y'all. I didn't start this for me. I started this for y'all. I'm like, let me tell these people the real, who are Zark and who not on F4G. So I start talking about phase. I start talking about who get marked out. I start talking about who did. You know what I'm saying? I was right there. This is that. I'm doing interviews. I'm doing me on lanes. But I can't believe.
Sheesh. Brazy. Hey, man, Brazy's over the pot today, man. He is cooking. And it's crazy because my question is, who sits on the phone and lets Young Ant listen to Brazy's content while he's in jail? And then, well, we know how Brazy hear Young Ant content because Brazy got a phone. But who sits and listens, like, I wonder whose job it is to sit and listen to Brazy's content and then play it for Young Ant Hefe. Because that job has to kind of suck.
Leave that though. And on Bloods, you just went on the internet and you mad because you made a statement and saying you seen somebody doing something. You said what they was doing. Remember? You came to buy what you came to buy? Toilet paper? To wipe your shitty ass. So you said, oh, my girl told me to buy toilet paper. When I got there, man, people was doing X, Y, Z, man. So you
should have just went to Target. Target doesn't have these problems. He would have went to Target and not his local neighborhood corner store. Toilet paper thing probably wouldn't have been that big of an issue because you would have been at Target.
Seen somebody doing something right. That's what you. This is what the police is going to tell you, gang. You already said you went. You already put yourself on the scene. Now what you see? You said you seen something, right? You mad because you know you messed up right there, blood. You're not mad at. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to say about me. I'll care less now. This shit is getting weird, blood. You got people mad because I put the fight out there on. I swear to God, blood, for the Eagles dropped the comment.
Well, it's crazy because regardless of however the situation is taking place, Brazy is maintaining and don't take no face from his enemies. And now he is insinuating that young and Hefe's a snitch. So, with that all being said, you can imagine that this is a situation that's going to go from bad to barnacles. Because I wouldn't imagine that young and Hefe is going to be happy when whoever plays this content for him plays the part where they say that he don't take no fades and that he is a snitch. And I'm sure that this is going to, create a whole lot of flammery, skullduggery, and dare I say larceny. But a skull is for sure going to be dug, for sure.
100 mark. I want people to drop the 100 mark for this one too. Said all my peoples keep commenting, keep hyping this motherfucker. Dead homies, nigga. Spody Face and J Hood, nigga. I'm keeping it real about that too, nigga. Spody Face. Let me say this with you. You know why you mad? You mad because you went out there and was supposed to get down with J Hood. You didn't put down what you know you didn't put down on GM grave. That's the only reason J Hood didn't fight you. You didn't put down what you know you didn't put down. You went out there, took this thing off. Nah, you wasn't holding it like you was ready to do something.
Damn, nigga, now you saying that this nigga had a blower? Golly. How many people are going to say that this man had a blower on him that wasn't there? Goodness gracious. All right, Brace. If you're going to say that young and is bad, people, you're doing the exact same thing here, brother. D. Johnson, what's the deal, bro? Am I wrong, chat? Am I missing something? If you could tell me how I'm wrong, I would love to hear the education behind it. But golly, you just said this man had Wooty Bam ham and cheese on him. Why you said this man had Yankee Doodle on him? Goodness gracious. Am I tripping, or is it all like everybody's on the internet just talking too much?
You just hold it talking. Man, why we do so nobody don't put you down or nobody don't rush you. You hold some. Come on now, you know what we ain't even gonna say. Man, you know what I'm saying? On Bloods. You didn't
can't say you ain't gonna say because we just low key just said. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we do know what you're saying. That's the problem. We unfortunately do know what you're saying. That's the unfortunate part about this whole thing is that we actually do know exactly what you are saying. You feel me? It's just, it's barbonicles. It's really a barbonicle situation. You feel me?
not want to fight. You're a content creator now. I don't want to go back and forth with you. Just leave. I'm ready to keep doing my interviews because it's looking like it's looking like you sitting in your car, this popping it. You ain't even a member no more. If I'm gonna get with somebody, I'm getting at somebody on the same level as me on DLB. Okay, we got global shit going on now on lanes. I'm on a whole different level with people's, man. On GM.
It's like everybody's just going on the internet telling on each other at this point.
Bodie Face level is down here. I swear to God. In his hood, his level is down here and everything. He don't even do nothing or nothing on Bloods. I am 109th Street. I say it all the time on Bloods. Yes, I got big homies. And yes, I answer to mine on Bloods, and I love and respect mine. But on Figaro Riders, with this tiny young gangster stuff, on Bloods, it damn near it ain't getting bigger than this. On Bloods, period. On GM, I got the guys behind me on 412. So look, so I be forgetting, write shit down what I'm going through. Shit.
We love how you whoopty bams write things down. Hey, D Johnson, can you send me that information?
Oh yeah. Who? So now you lying on me too? You said Figaro facts. Now y'all going here lying and said I said J Hood and Spody fought? When did I say they fought? You talking about you talking about I know you ain't talking about
I know you ain't talking about well, they might be talking about They might be talking about like, I don't know, they might be talking about you feel me? It's
the caption I wrote when I said Spody face knocked out. I mean, when I said Spody face, what I say? Spody face got on J Hood. The caption, I wrote that caption because somebody said that. And then I said, I wrote it's a footage caption because somebody said it was a footage. And then I put the thinking faces meaning where. Like basically
he said, I put the thinking faces meaning where. Nigga, you don't know what the thinking faces mean, nigga? You don't understand thinking faces? Type of nigga don't understand. Type of nigga don't understand. You just out here in this YouTube space, not understanding thinking faces. Nigga, you better, boy, don't know no thinking faces. Nigga, you better know these thinking faces. What you think come on now. Don't know the thinking face. Who don't know the thinking face?
Spody face didn't fight back. And then I said footage because that's what people said. People said he didn't fight back and it's the footage. Remember? Niggas was on here commenting and say you a lie, Brazy. He got a knot on his head and all that. Y'all don't remember? I'm the one that keep it 109th Street. I started this to be 109th Street and nothing else. To be real and expose the Zarks and the Busters. Niggas, bad people's over here. And on Lanes, you damn near one of them now. On Lanes, especially with that comment when you said you seen somebody doing something on Lanes because them police, because your shit only went viral, gang, because of other people. It went viral because people like, nigga, I know you ain't just going here and say that you was somewhere at a scene. Or you saying that, like, come on, blood, on B.O.B. Nigga, if you wasn't involved in, nigga, stop saying you seen something, nigga. On Bloods, nigga, we played the fifth over here. Don't say nothing. On GM, nigga. But back to this nigga bust me down shit. On Lanes, nobody didn't do nothing. Bust me down. On Web 4G, and niggas talking about, you ain't do nothing back. I get at people, so I did something first. On Web 4G, I get at people's on the street.
That nigga said I did something first. All right, let's give Baby Brazy his last 40 seconds because this is barnacle behavior.
I get at people's on the streets.
All right.
Yes, sir. And I
ain't trying to sound like an a-hole, but nigga, you got like 200 years. You ain't doing nothing to nobody on the streets, my guy.
And I ain't had I was in another prison. When that happened to me, you know all I wanted? I said, because on the dead homies, if I wanted respect to nobody if they didn't move on me. Hey, let me say this. Shout out to the members who did move on me. On Girl Mad, nigga. On Bloods, you got heart. But even though you had to, you know you had to, nigga. Fuck, look what I did, nigga. Disrespectful. For 18 months, I had this on my face. Fool, don't forget that. And the only reason it happened is because I moved to a side with no homies over there. It was busters.
All right, man. So that's that. That's that.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I'm tapping in with somebody that.
Oh, there it goes. That all being said, man, we are out of here to the next one. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. Chat, y'all stay and kick it because we got.
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life. For your own personal home security, call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson.
It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.